Ukraine's Air Force says it shot down 406 drones and missiles overnight. Moscow carrying out a barrage of strikes across the country. An attack on Kyiv early this Friday killed at least 4 people. 20 others were wounded. Multiple explosions heard in the capital. For more, let's speak to our correspondent in Kyiv, Gulliver Cragg, standing by. Hello to you, Gulliver. What's the latest information you have?
Well, cleanup operations, as I understand it, are still underway at various locations around Kyiv. In particular, also repair work is underway to one of the metro lines, which has had to be closed because the rails were damaged. They said that it will take about 24 hours to get it up and running again. Of the dead in Kyiv, 3 are rescue workers who came to the site of one of the strikes, and then there was a double tap strike. This quite often happens, but the rescue workers nevertheless go to the scene as soon as possible because, of course, if there's anybody whose life might be in danger, the priority is to try to save their lives. Numerous rescue workers were also injured in Kyiv, and not only in Kyiv, in Ternopil in the west of Ukraine. There were also 4 rescue workers among 10 people reported injured. In Lutsk, there were 16 people reported injured. That's even further to the west and up in the north as well. This attack really covered the whole of the country, from Kharkiv in the east, Chernihiv in the north, Poltava region in the center of the country, and those 2 western regions that I mentioned. So it was a very, very large-scale attack. Fortunately, compared to other attacks on a comparable scale, not that many people appear to have been killed, but quite a lot of injured.
Yeah, and Gulliver, this comes after an audacious Ukrainian drone assault on several other airfields deep inside Russia last week. Is this overnight assault by Russia retaliation?
Well, Russia has been threatening retaliation very publicly. Donald Trump famously said that after his conversation with Vladimir Putin, that the Russian president had made it very clear and with great emphasis that Russia would have to retaliate. People have been kind of dreading a retaliation here in Ukraine, and what the discussion today is turning on is whether or not that was it, or whether or not there's more to come. The kind of optimistic analysis, if you look at the fact that they used a lot of drones, not a record number, but almost a record number, and comparatively few cruise missiles and rockets, perhaps that means that the damage to Russia's air force is such that they don't have the capacity to launch that many cruise missiles anymore. That would be the optimistic analysis. The more pessimistic analysis would be that, as we recently saw, I guess it was about a week ago, that there were 3 nights on the trot of quite large-scale attacks on the Ukrainian capital, that this first attack, prioritizing drones, was designed to suss out where the weaknesses in Ukraine's air defenses are, and in a way preparation for a bigger attack that might come tonight or tomorrow. I guess we'll see quite soon.
All right, Gulliver, thank you very much. Gulliver Cragg reporting from Kyiv.